Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. I've titled this video my last ever KSI video. Hopefully I won't end up like more Pegasus who says KSI is done and makes 15,000 other videos. But as someone who's kind of made his bones talking about the KSI Jake Paul fight that has been on for what, how many years now? 2019, 2018. I think that KSI is done with this latest pullout against Dylan Dennis.
Me versus Dan.
So
Hey everyone.
if you remember, in the last video we did on KSI, instead of fighting Jake, if
Paul.
you remember. So Jake was to fight KSI. KSI, oh my god, we're doing this video. How many times have we made this video? We've made this video many, many times. This man makes me so tired of making this video. We've made this video before, and I'm going to apologize to you guys for making this video again. But I think it's very important to understand that this guy is done. Last time we exposed that KSI is delaying for the purpose of fulfilling his DAZN deal. As you know, and Chase Moore has pointed this out, Misfits is nothing. Misfits has nothing. It's a shell. There are no stars, and KSI being vaguely interested in boxing is what is keeping Misfits alive. That is what is keeping the DAZN deal alive. Because as I said, it's a 5-year deal. So no way KSI is going to fight Jake Paul now. He's not. He's not. It's not possible because, as we said in the last video, once KSI fights Jake Paul, it's done. We covered this, guys. So that brings us to today, where KSI has just pulled out again to Dylan Dennis. The last time he pulled out, it was against Slim and AT. He never rescheduled those fights. KSI versus Slim AT. Yeah, KSI never rescheduled this fight. So, for God's sake, you have a fight, signed, sealed, delivered, you do a press conference, you do a face off, and for some reason you are unable to make the fight. You said it's for an injury. We agree with you that it's for an injury, but you never reschedule. If it's an injury that pulls you out of the fight, you reschedule and fight another time because you're already signed, right? But he doesn't. So this is what he says. I have some important news to share, and I wanted you to hear directly from me. The fight with AT and Slim is off. I have been battling with an injury, not my toe, since I've been training for this fight, and unfortunately, it has worsened during camp. So, oh, it's a very long one. Let's look at it. It wasn't during camp, which is why you haven't seen my usual enthusiasm. Okay, so he's blaming his enthusiasm. Despite my best efforts to push through the pain, it has reached the point where I can no longer spar or even hit pads or do bag work. On my doctor's orders, I've been advised to withdraw from Misfits 17 and 3 in Dublin in August. I know this might be disappointing for many of you, and I hate letting you down. However, I'll be taking some time out to rest, so he needs rest. So I can get back into the ring as quickly as possible. Rest assured, I'll be back soon, fitter, stronger, healthier, and ready for any challenge. This is before KSI calls out Wayne Bridge. Wayne Bridge is KSI coming back to fight, by the way. Ready for any challenge, he says. The challenge in question is fighting Wayne Bridge. Wayne Bridge. Look at the comments, we'll go through it. From playing with him from playing with him on FIFA Ultimate Team to knocking out Wayne Bridge at the end of March, what a life. Um, that's a lie because nobody would ever use Wayne Bridge in FIFA Ultimate Team. That's a fucking lie. But let's continue. For now, I apologize to the fans, my opponents, everyone involved who might feel let down by the decision. I give 100% in everything I do, and this is not a decision I have taken lightly. I am aware of the lengths that people will have gone to see me fight in Ireland, and I'm sorry to have let you all down. This is not just the fans. As you see, the fighters are affected by these decisions. As I said, this is from last year, August 1st. So let's see the distinction between this pullout and the one that just happened recently. So let's go. Thank you for continuing to support me in everything I do, and I promise to make it up to you all. A huge thank you to the fans for riding with me through the campaign. I want to thank my team and DAZN, there's DAZN again, for their unwavering support. The event will still go ahead. Misfits 017 marks our 2-year anniversary. So we'll make sure it's special. In addition to the fights, I'll be commentating and performing some of my new songs with some exciting surprises. So I guess he has to come out and sing Lamborghini. For anyone who bought tickets and unhappy with some of these changes, refunds can be requested via your original point of purchase. To the rest of you, I cannot wait to see you there and celebrate this special occasion together. So, love JJ. So, I have coming here. It's called Karma. This is KSI laughing at Jake. Jake's fight being postponed. And then, here we go. We call it Karma. So here we have Jake offered KSI to fight on July 20th. KSI said no and got injured. If you remember, guys, I hope we covered this already, but Jake offers KSI to replace Tyson. This is documented, guys. Jake Paul has shifted focus from Mike Tyson to KSI. This is June 2024, guys. This is June 2024. Jake says, KSI's coach says it's over 200 pounds, so no weight excuses. Let's run it for July 20th, then I'll fight Tyson in October, November. This is June last year, guys. So let's see KSI's response. KSI immediately shut down the idea, saying he already has a fight lined up in August. July, August. That's 3 weeks. And that is the fight he just pulled out of. So that's the fight he ended up pulling out of, right? So with this background, let's go to the latest KSI pullout. So he's scheduled to fight Dylan Dennis. KSI v Dylan Dennis. 8 days to an event, he has called it off. So he's fight Dylan Dennis and called it off 8 days. Let's see what KSI says. This time he put out a statement. Here he puts out a video. Let's look at it.
Hey everyone, I'm going to try and make this quick.
So this time he puts on a thing on his face. He's allegedly in bed. When he broke his nose against Wasabi, he posted scans. With this, we don't even know what the injury is. He just says something. What did he say is wrong with his hand? Battling with an injury. An injury. It doesn't say what type of injury. Against Wasabi, he posted his nose, which got broken in sparring, and affected his breathing, as he said. But here he posted nothing, he just said he has an injury. No one knows what it is. He doesn't say what it is. But here he's telling us what his problem is, and he has dressed the part. Let's listen to him.
Me versus Dennis, it's just not going to happen March 29th, man. I tried my hardest, but my body has legit just given up. I'm currently in bed, taking antibiotics, trying to recover, but I'm struggling. I'm coughing up greenish yellow shit all the time. My sinuses are hurting to the point where I need ibuprofen every day.
Okay, so he is, very sick, very tired, whatever the case may be. But this is Dylan Dennis. The idea of a Dylan Dennis after a fight like this falls through is that you need somebody who you can easily beat. But a little sniffle is stopping him and killing the entire undercard.
The tension headaches right here that I'm getting are more painful than you can imagine. I'm using Sudafed daily. I've tried sparring and training and my body just feels weak. My stamina is just falling off a cliff. I can't even taste right now or smell. Basically, I'm fucked.
So he's fucked. Okay. That's unfortunate.
I've been ill for almost 3 weeks and it's just not got better.
He's been ill for 3 weeks, but he played in the Sidemen charity match. Not only did he play in the Sidemen charity match, he played in the Qatar charity match. Charity. So this is KSI performing thick of it. You cannot make this up. There's just no way. KSI KSI performed thick of it at the Sidemen charity match in front of 90,000 people at the halftime show. And then it's difficult to believe what he's saying.
I've had doctors come around to try and decipher what is going on. And honestly, I've never been this ill for this long in my life. And I hate it. I feel useless and it's depressing. I feel like I've let so many people down.
You should name the people you've let down, especially the people on your undercard who spent a lot of money preparing to be on a big KSI pay-per-view undercard. I think you owe them an apology by name, I think.
I haven't been able to post any YouTube videos to help promote.
KSI was never enthusiastic, and if he's promoting a Dylan fight, he already promoted a Dylan fight before Dylan pulled out the first time. And Dylan didn't really pull out, he just had a family emergency.
The fight because I've just been feeling so shit. I'm just sick of being sick, man. And yeah, I'm sorry. I wanna move the fight to another.
He's a narrative merchant because KSI will hear a narrative and then adopt it to suit his needs each time. Because one of KSI's main criticisms in this fight is that he hasn't been promoting, and Dylan responded by not promoting as much. Then the first opportunity he gets, he says he can't promote because he's ill. It was the same thing where KSI has been saying that he wants to knock out Jake Paul, he wants to fuck up Jake Paul, and then the minute Wade comes out and says KSI has all these other ventures and businesses going, he needs to focus on boxing. He takes that narrative from Wade, steals it, he's black, and says, yeah, I'm not even doing this full time. So Jake is scared of me because he doesn't want to get knocked out by a part-time boxer. That's KSI for you. He uses narratives very well, you have to say.
The day because I still want to knock out Dylan Dennis, and yeah, I didn't train this hard for nothing. Either way, either way, I was.
The coughing on camera is a little bit strange, I think. It makes it look fake, even if it might be real, but coughing on camera makes it look fake, for sure.
Say sorry to everyone at Misfits, everyone at DAZN. I want to say sorry to the Sidemen for not being in as many videos.
Who gives a fucking shit about your Sidemen videos, bro? You are a boxer. Why are you telling us about Sidemen videos? Like, we're not 12 anymore, bro.
As I'd like to be, and most importantly, I want to say sorry to the fans.
It's not the fans. The fans don't care about this fight. The fans never did. The people you should be apologizing to are the people like Fox the G, who spent money to get prepared. So after you clown Dylan for pulling out of the first fight because his dad died, hypocritical. You're a hypocrite. You trash talk Alex and Dylan for pulling out. At least apologize to Wasabi for calling him Wasabi because this is your second pullout in a row. In fact, I call it third because he was to fight two people. You told Dylan not to pull out, but you did. I understand he's ill, but I don't care about. But he didn't care about Alex's concussion. Very disrespectful to the people who have paid for hotels and other travel costs that are non-refundable. There are so many ways to keep this fight on rather than screwing every fan over that came to see people fight. Seriously, do better. Correct. Bro, it's 8 days away. Surely he has time to recover from a fucking cold. And then here's this dick rider forever. You're such a fucking pussy. Shut the fuck up. You're not on Jake's level. Facts. That's true. Uh, let's see what else. Stop taking all the fucking Roys, and then your immune system can fight that shit off. Cancel main event, move Darren to main event, carry on with it. Then schedule KSI on Wakey Wines fight. 150 plus in travel gone. That's crazy, bro. Why? Oh, ducking, of course. Yeah, I agree with this. He is ducking because if it's Dylan Dennis, who KSI, who Logan already beat, then what are we talking about? And it's strange that Logan decided to fight Dylan Dennis in order to ruin him, not just beating him in the ring, but destroying him financially. That was kind of the strategy. He was willing to take all the abuse, even though it wasn't really abuse. Dylan was just posting facts and truths and responding to what people said. Nothing Dylan Dennis posted about Kiss Logan's wife was false. Everything is just pictures and memes. But Logan decided to sue Dylan. And KSI, in the build up to this fight, spoke constantly about Dylan needing to show up because Logan is suing him. So he's so stupid, this guy. He doesn't understand that you giving Dylan a platform to fight puts money in Dylan's pocket to fight Logan in court. And the point of Logan beating Dylan was to make him irrelevant so that he can ruin him financially, legally, in court. But KSI, so stupid, fails to fight Wayne Bridge and goes and drags Dylan Dennis and says, okay, since you need the money to fight Logan, I will give you the money, just fight me. So you see that the guy is actually quite daft. So let's look at what else we have. So of course, we see the delusion Keep your head down, KSI. Win or lose, you're still a bum. KSI is truly delusional. Knew what they saw lose. Oh, I miss this picture. I used to have this picture so much. Guess. Oh god. Guess I didn't win that shit. Let's see what he says, just for the culture.
Reasons why. First of all, quite frankly, I just didn't feel like making a video, especially after the result of the.
Oh yeah, this is after KSI disappeared for 5 months, maybe six after the loss, and he talked about retiring. He mentioned the word retire a lot.
The Tommy Fury fight. I trained so hard these past few months, working overtime to do what most people saw was impossible, and that was to beat Tommy Fury. I felt like I won the fight, so to have the judges completely take that moment away from
They didn't take it from you.
me, yeah, it sucked. As soon as I got back home, I was angry, disappointed, and eventually I just broke down and started crying.
That's all that needs to be said, really, when you think about it. So, this is January 2025. Darren Till says he'll be ready to fight KSI on March 29th, but doesn't believe KSI will want to fight him next. Darren Till, a legitimate UFC fighter, good striking. He's ready to fight KSI. KSI says no.
For yourself and KSI. How realistic is that, Darren, in your opinion? For the match?
For me, from Monday, coming next Monday, I'll be back. I'll have my week off now to just obviously enjoy myself. I've been out of camp for 10 weeks, 12 weeks, sorry. So I'll be ready for the date. But what I'm not going to do is be ready for, I'm just going to train extra hard this time. And if it is KSI, it is. And if it's not, it's not. I'm not going to particularly go looking. Misfits are with me now. So if it's KSI, it's KSI, but I won't be actively calling him out because he calls the shots. So if he wants to fight me, he'll put me in on that date against himself.
Yeah, look.
So, did you hear that? If KSI wants to fight me, I'm available. He has to make the call himself. Therefore, the fact that KSI is not fighting Darren Till means that he's scared of Darren Till. That's quite simple. And for context, Jake beat Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley beat Darren Till. Just for the record. So let's move on quick. I really don't want to make this video 10,000 times. This Wade saying KSI loses to Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. This is June 11th. He predicted that loss. KSI will be able. That's too funny. So, Tommy is a tougher opponent than Joe Fournier, which is why I want to beat Joe, then fight Tommy, then shit on Jake. So, this is ducking 101. He never wanted to fight Jake. This. Normally you say you want to fight Jake, but he doesn't want to fight Jake. We've proved this many times over. KSI never ever had the intention of fighting Jake. If you even ask yourself, what is the reason? If KSI truly wants to fight Jake, what's the reason? Nobody can tell you what that reason is. We've covered that before. All JJ does is mention Jake. Simple. That's all he does. BSI is funny. BSI is funny. KSI talking Jake to fight Tommy. So honestly, I made those videos I've made in the past because I thought that I was the only one seeing what I was seeing. So I thought maybe I'm crazy. So I had to let my thoughts out because I saw a reality that I didn't think other people saw. So the fact that all these years later, I'm actually seeing people who saw what I was seeing. I'm actually glad because this is May 2023. I made those videos a long while back prior to these comments. So just seeing that people are not as blind as I thought they were, it truly means that I don't need to make videos on KSI anymore. People see what I see, and I see that KSI is a duck. I exposed the fact that he has a 5-year deal with the DAZN, and fighting Jake too early will kill that deal because nobody is ever going to tune into Misfits if KSI is not fighting or planning to fight on Misfits. That is the truth. If Jake had fought KSI on Misfits 01, there wouldn't be a DAZN deal. That is the truth. Because if you remember, when Jake confronted KSI in early 2022, or late 2023, late 2022, early 2023, Jake asked KSI directly, why haven't we fought? KSI's response was not weight, not money, not venue, not any of his previous excuses. His excuse was, I am building Misfits. We have the video. We can always put it in. That was his reason. I am building Misfits. He never said that Jake is too big, or someone is too fat, or he wants to fight in the UK, or he wants to fight at a certain weight. What he said was, I'm trying to build Misfits. That's all he said was the reason for the delay. He wanted to build Misfits to a position where after he fights Jake and definitely loses, he can relax and let Misfits carry on business on its own without his involvement. Because clearly he has no passion for boxing. And his coaches, where are they? His coaches his coaches don't care either. We'll go over that very soon. So KSI says he would like to fight Darren Till after he beats Wayne Bridge. Are you kidding me? So after you beat Wayne Bridge, you're saying that you want to fight Darren Till. Let's look at the comments. Just do KSI versus Till now. Why didn't you warm up? KSI must have insomnia. He needs Till to put him to sleep. Just quit the Wayne Bridge fight. Nobody wants that, and give that dude to Deji or something. True. If Deji had fought Wayne Bridge, it would have been a much better spectacle, honestly, when you think about it. Yeah, fuck off with that shit. After he beats Wayne Bridge, like what? What are we saying? Why didn't he just fight Till instead of this 50-year-old nobody? Good question. Massive downgrade for KSI to even suggest a fight with Wayne. So disappointing. Nobody cares about the Wayne Bridge fight. It seems this guy just talks a lot of shit. KSI loses. KSI is not on this level. True. My main problem in all this is the fact that Vidal doesn't come out and say something. Maybe he's busy focusing on his own career, but he really should be saying something here. Alright, so this is where KSI docks Jake. We don't want to see a Tommy fight. Why is KSI dodging Jake? Why even bring up that mid-ass fight? Good. He is only saying this because if he fights Tommy, he won't have as much to lose compared to if he fights Jake. Simple as. Yep, of course he says like that. If Jake beats Gabe, he'll fight him like he said he'll fight Woodley because he won the poll. Like he said he will fight Tate, but Tate too heavy now. Like he said he will fight Tommy could, but could because Jeremy Misfits was in America. It wasn't. KSI is a clown. He's not even that good of a boxer. Most definitely saw Papi beat him. This is facts. This is facts. This is facts. We have the video that proves that KSI is scared of Salt Papi. That is real. So we have some images. Yeah, we have this. We went through this already. Tommy Fury says he has no interest in the rematch against KSI. I'm a winner. He's a loser. He's a loser. I'm a winner. I'm undefeated. He's not. Makes sense. So this is KSI's promoter, his boxing promoter, Carlos Sauerland. I think he's from DAZN. I'm not sure, but he says that after Joe Fournier, KSI may fight Dylan Dennis, Salt Papi, Tommy Fury. He lost to this guy. He's pulled out against this guy. Salt Papi has been there the entire time, and trust me, out of all the people that KSI is scared of, other than Jake Paul, Salt Papi is the person he's, let's say, second most afraid of, because Salt Papi is a dangerous, dangerous southpaw. Terrible, terrible killer. KSI just announced that he'll be fighting the winner of Tommy Fury against Darren Till. This is November 2024. So what we see, what I'm showing you guys here is multiple sources. KSI just announced that he'll fight the winner of Tommy Fury against Darren Till. Same day, two different websites, verified sources. Tommy pulled out of the fight with Darren Till. KSI refuses to fight Darren Till. Even Darren Till beat Anthony Taylor, and KSI pulled out against Anthony Taylor. So it's a web of pullouts and lies. Like, you need a whole fucking diagram to show the web of lies that this guy has created. Because, okay, so let's run one more time. KSI says he'll fight the winner of these two people. This is Tommy Fury. This is Darren Till. Tommy Fury is Tyson Fury's younger brother. Darren Till is a former UFC fighter. Not old at all. Maybe he's around 35, maybe 34. Okay. Now, Tommy Fury pulls out against Darren Till, saying that he's scared that Darren's going to kick him and he doesn't want to be part of anything that involves kicking in a boxing match. Right. So, to save the event, they get Anthony Taylor to fight Darren Till. Anthony Taylor gets knocked the fuck out. Like, Darren Till shows that his levels above Anthony Taylor. Anthony Taylor has not fought since and has said he's taking a long, long break from boxing. Basically, Darren Till has ended Anthony Taylor's career. Remember, prior to Anthony Taylor fighting Darren Till, Anthony Taylor was scheduled to fight KSI alongside Slim. They had the face-off. Right? So, they had the face-off. This is the face-off of KSI, Darren Till, KSI Slim and Anthony Taylor. This is what was happening. Darren Till destroyed Anthony Taylor, and the next and natural thing for KSI to do is to fight Darren Till. He's an MMA guy. He's not a boxer. He's never had a boxing match. Why don't you fight him? KSI comes out and chooses Wayne Bridge instead, and then goes after Wayne Bridge's family. Wayne Bridge pulls out, and then he says he's going to fight Dylan Dennis, and then slaps him but gets called off. He's docked like 3-4 people in a row, and a lot of times you see a lot of talk. They talk left, they talk right, they talk out of both sides of the mouth. Matt Taylor just confirmed that Conor McGregor is next for KSI after Tommy Fury. It's like, what are we doing? August 13, 2023. So I really believe that this is my last video on KSI, just as a way to sum up. We've covered the history, we've covered the intricacies of the ducking. KSI is a duck. I've said it 1,000 times before, and I'll say it one more time if it needs to be said. But currently, as it stands, it doesn't need to be said. We've seen it. KSI pulled out, refused to fight Darren after Darren won, pulled out against Slim and 80, pulled out against Slim and 80. And if you remember, this is the biggest duck of all time. 2022, this guy duck. We'll fight on my terms, and when we do it before his biggest stage. I'm talking Wembley Stadium fan, full Cam Taylor just for you, and I, just so there's no excuse when we say, no, this short notice shit. It's like, let's just run the fade right now. So, it's unfortunate, but I think the people are able to see. That this guy is a fraud. Let's just go over some of the clips once again, just as a way to end this, please.
Music. I don't really want to stop all of that just to fight this prick. I want to wait till I've got the album out, the deluxe, I got the tour out of the way and shows festival. I want to get all of that out of the way before I can get in camp and fight him. For me, it's kind of like waiting for this pandemic to be over. But I'm actually waiting for this lockdown to be over so I can get back into training. So I know I have to pick one or the other. And right now I'm just picking music because that's what I can do. That's what I'm able to do. And then eventually, once the album is out this year and once I'm fully sorted with everything, then I can focus on boxing and really make sure I pummel that man's face. Now, there's no rush. I'm going to keep fit.
There is no rush because there's a DAZN deal of 5 years.
I'm going to keep training, and I'm going to keep doing my thing. And at the end of the day, once I get the amount that I want, and we'll fight. Simple.
KSI, man. This guy is scared of me. He is legitimately scared. And you can see through all of his shit.
I thought other people couldn't see, but I'm glad that other people do see. I thought I was the only one. That's why I made all those videos.
See through it all. You can see through all of his shit. You can see through it all.
Jake, I see as easier than Logan. I see Logan as a better boxer. I'm not going to be overconfident. I know he's going to be harder than Logan. Jake, I see as easier than Logan. I know he's going to be harder than Logan.
Right. So.
Wow, you're just going to duck Jake Paul like that? Major L. Quack, 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 quack.
He ducked and quacked on his own channel. There is no discussion here, guys. We can't keep making this video over and over again. So, guys, thank you so much for your patience. I apologize. Trust me, if I make another KSI video, feel free to flame me in the comments. I will do my best not to, because every video I make on this guy, I've tried to make it as comprehensive as possible, because the history is about 7 years now. So imagine having to condense 7 years into a 10, 15, 20, sometimes 30, 40-minute video. We can't keep doing this, guys. Tell KSI to just fuck off into the sunset and stop mentioning Jake's name, or fight him this year. I mean, for God's sake, guys, even this Jake fight, KSI has used it to sell music, because in 2023 he said, yeah, buy my album and you get tickets to a Jake fight in Wembley. I think Cavos covered it, and I thought it was just the scummiest thing in the world, and nobody even remembers to mention that. Nobody remembers to mention it. And honestly, for the culture, let's see if we can find it. KSI win tickets to Jake fight. Something like this. Oh, there we fucking go. Oh my god, how funny is this? Right there, competition. To win 2 tickets to my fight with Swams and 2 VIP tickets to my fight with Jake Paul at Wembley next year. He used this. Look at this. Be safe alone. Everyone had tickets to KSI versus Swams, and someone broke in and left 2 more. Oh my god. So, funny thing, nobody's even mentioning this scam. Win tickets to my fight with Jake Paul at Wembley Stadium next year. This is like a Nigerian scam, by the way, guys. We've exposed KSI's Nigerian scam. This was 2022. 3 years ago, he promised a Jake fight under the condition of winning VIP tickets, and he was going to fight Jake Paul in Wembley Stadium in 2023. We are in 2025. That fight has not occurred. Crazy. All right. So, I mean, look, Jake Paul's case is happening next year in 2023 at the legendary Wembley Stadium. People were already making the posters. All right, guys. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will ensure this is my last video on this whole debacle. I think truly this guy can fuck right off. So, leave a like, subscribe, follow me for more. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Out.
After centuries of sleep, of nothingness, I have returned. Something comes back to me. I was great once. Feared. Yes. Once I was strong. Powerful beyond measure, beyond imagining. So weak now, must find blood.
The best guy at synthesizing this stuff, because he's just been hitting these things out of the park.